Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Chris Gannatti, global head of research at WisdomTree, to discuss what quality means for different types of investors. Chris, it's great to have you with us. Welcome back to Trade Talks.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here again.
You got it. Why does quality work as an investment concept?
In many times with investing, it's really the length of time, the livability of the investment that keeps people invested. And that's usually the first step on the long journey to investment success. You look at a firm like Berkshire Hathaway and the track record Warren Buffett has built. He's built it by investing in quality companies, but also holding those companies for the long term, letting the return on capital, letting them grow their dividends, letting all these things transpire over thick and thin through different market environments.
Well, quality means different things to different people, so how do you define it?
What we tend to focus on, I heard a quote from Charlie Munger once, which was basically you buy a great business with a strong return on equity and little or no debt. And at WisdomTree, we define it very similarly, but we would tend to say, in addition to those criteria, we would also say company that pays a dividend over time.
Can you give me an idea of time when the quality factor will or will not work?
So quality tends to work in the sense that when you have market volatility, when you have periods of underperformance for other types of strategies, it's not necessarily that quality is always positive or never goes down, but it's more the case that you have a certain resilience within the portfolio. So you mitigate those downdrafts. And by mitigating the downdrafts, that tends to help you in long periods of time. For a time where it probably would be perceived not to be working, I would think of something like 2020, middle of the year. We're rallying very strongly out of March 23rd, and companies that don't necessarily yet have positive earnings have just gone public. Those type of companies are leading. You wouldn't necessarily look at a quality strategy in that type of period and say it's going to be near the top of the list.
Is there an example of a WisdomTree fund that you can give us that would have a quality portfolio, if you will?
The core fund, the most long-standing, would be DGRW. That would be the ticker symbol. That would focus on large cap, quality-oriented stocks, dividend payers in the United States market.
All right, Chris, appreciate the insight as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq.